Welcome back to FeyanCnCtv. We are on Paardenbende. That means horse mess or horse shite in English. It's a Dutch word, but it's a 2 versus 3. 2 players on the top, the player on the right side, vanilla GDI. We've got Feyan's ally on the left side, the red Traveler 59, Matthew, going up against 3 players, already beaconing middle and the blue tip, the player on the left side, vanilla nod. We've got Daniel's allies on the right side. We've got the yellow vanilla GDI, Vice's ally on his right side is the orange ZoCom, Jimmy. So these players gonna go out, send men and scout. There is one EMP to the middle. Matthew should then quickly send his buzzers just to take these garrisonable structures. Looks like Feyan is already here with 2 groups. Vice is close, but it doesn't look like Vice is going to the middle yet. Let's see if Feyan's gonna grab that one quickly. Every starting position is got 4 spikes, 2 on the top and 2 on the side. Doesn't look like Feyan sent engineers on this side yet. Let's take a quick look and see. Alright, Matthew sent 2 very quickly. Let's see if he's already got these ones. Not yet. So Matthew sending 2 first, just like Feyan. Beacons going out. Feyan's first infantry squad going to be killed over here, mowed down. 4 infantry squads from Vice pushing forward. Let's take a quick look and see where Jimmy is. Alright, Jimmy looks like he will take 1 spike. Alright, Feyan took this bunker over here. He should have also taken this one. Okay, let's see if Matthew's gonna win this. Looks like Matthew does win this. Matthew does win that one. Okay, Vice has pushed into Feyan's territory, is able to take this garrisonable structure. That is good, so he'll have eyes in Feyan's area to see if Feyan will rush him or come and attack him quickly. Let's take a quick look. Okay, 2 tip spikes already taken. Feyan needs to take, okay, he is gonna take his tip spikes. They're the first to take tip spikes. Daniel needs to take his 4 on this side, but Matthew is holding these hostage. That is a good plan just to prevent extra income for your opponents. There's 2 spikes over here. No engineers coming yet from Vice. He has to do that quickly. Looks like Feyan is still in here. These are Vice's men, so Vice will take the other bunker. 1 buzzer squad gets killed. Just take a quick look in their bases and see how they're doing. Eco-wise, still all on 1. Looks like they're all still on 1. Feyan can't push forward now. He now knows that Jimmy's already here. So Jimmy is right across him. Of course, he'll see that. 2 harvesters out for Jimmy. Looks like Vice is gonna take the other one. Vice is beaconing. I think he's saying, yep, I'm gonna take this one, guys. So we have some eyes in the middle. We can see if our opponents are coming. Blue tip is growing quick on this map. There is some blue tip in the middle, top and bottom. So that will cause an extra cash influx later on once the players go for that. Looks like Matthew turned off his power. Matthew's not building. Matthew has to build. Wonder what Matthew's doing right now. Oh, I think because Matthew was busy over here. Look, the 2 engineers of Daniel. He's secured this area already, so Daniel is going to take back this position. Oh no. Matthew is over here. Matthew's over here. Let's take a quick look and see if Matthew's going to win this. He does. This is good for Matthew because then he can take out these saboteurs. This will be costly for Daniel, especially in the early game. Ooh, but Matthew might not even see it. Nope, Matthew doesn't see it, so Daniel gets a little bit lucky. But Matthew has not left yet, so Matthew is still here. So Matthew's got eyes on this. Got a quick look and see if he's building it. He's still not building, so Matthew's not building. That's not a good move. Looks like Feyan is already expanding, or to the right side, or to the right bottom over here. He does need to take these 2 spikes quickly, but it's always a risk if you take those first, because your opponents might come here with infantry and block off your path. Vice has a good economy up and running, 4 harvesters. He does need... This is oddly placed, very oddly placed. I think Vice put this in the wrong position. He should have put this over here. Very oddly placed, because now his harvesters have the long distance harvest. He is gone. He has gone for tier 2 now. Only 1. Okay, second refinery coming down for Jimmy. Let's take a quick look. Okay, 2 refineries already out for Daniel. Matthew. Alright, building that has... Okay, his second one is already out. He needs to restore back the power, or else he's going to have a line over here. See? They're already forming a line, so... Not great. Feyan also has got 2. He must have expanded. He's expanding. Coming out with the 3rd refinery now. So it's a fast expansion for Feyan. Doesn't look like his opponents have expanded yet towards this tib field. But there's still a lot over here in your main. But it would already be good to move over here. So it looks like Daniel was able to take these 2 tib spikes. Matthew did not kill the engineers. That's too bad. So Matthew's going to move them now, and he sees it. He sees it, so I think Matthew was thinking, I should have killed those engineers because I had the buzzers over here. He had the buzzers. I think Daniel moved to the top lane over here and took this to stay out of sight of the buzzers. Alright, you see, Matthew's making a mistake here. It's a mistake, Matthew. He needed to turn back on the power because now he is lagging in cash. He's lagging in cash. He does go for tier 2. Nerve center already out for Traveler 59. Blue tib is growing nicely on left and right. Oh, it looks like Matthew still wants that back. He wants it back. He's sending only 1. Then he should have sent 2. The only problem is it will be seen over here by the rocket squads. He will be seen by the rocket squads. So he needs to take out those rocket squads. Okay, it looks like Feyan's gonna send out 1 pitbull. But that pitbull already takes shots from the garrisonable structure, the rocket squads. Let me see the life. Okay, no, it's just a bit of life coming out. Okay, Feyan now. Another engineer should be on its way, I think. No. But he should take these quickly. These tip spikes not taken yet, so this is money left on the table. Not in the pockets yet of these players. So they could have done that much better. Okay, it looks like Feyan is going to try to scout, but his pitbull will lose a lot of life, but he might be able to still see something in his opponent's base. I'm just going to go and check their eyes. Okay, it looks like he did pass through. Matthew did pass through. I don't know what happened to the rocket squads over here. Let's see what Matthew's doing. Oh no, this is Feyan, of course. Okay, so Feyan sees what Matthew's doing over here. Vice. Yep. Look how much Vice can see from this tower. Vice can see so much from over here. Vice loses his men from the buzzer squads. Matthew's gonna take out those buzzer squad or that infantry over there. Okay, so Vice takes out the pitbull of Feyan. Daniel. Let's see where Jimmy is now.
Low power. Building.
9 minutes, so Jimmy should have some choppers by now. Let's take a quick look and see in Jimmy's base. Vice is already expanded, or Vice and Jimmy have expanded.
Construction complete.
No airfield yet. I don't see an airfield yet for Jimmy. Vice does have a small presence here. Is Vice going to attack first? Looks like Vice wants to attack first. Either this is a defensive line, or he wants to already move and attack first. Let me just reposition my my microphone just to get the audio a little bit better. Alright, here we go. Okay, Feyan on 4 refineries. 2 over here for Vice. 1 over here for Vice. But Vice still hasn't taken these tip spikes. It's unbelievable they didn't see this yet. Matthew also missed two tip spikes. Feyan's got all of his tip spikes, so his economy is very, very well right now. Very good economy for Feyan. Tier 2. He's got a crane out. Let's see where that airfield is for Jimmy. No airfield. And no expansion yet. I thought Jimmy would already make refineries over here. No refineries over here. Looks like Daniel has not. Well, he's expanded. Okay, Daniel has expanded to the bottom. I think he was over here first. He was over here. He also has 4 refineries. No real army yet. It looks like Matthew wants to come first. Ooh, Ravager army. Interesting. Matthew wants to come first. Matthew wants to draw first blood. Let's take a quick look and see if Feyan's got an army. Feyan's got APC army. Nice APC army. And these ones will have the AP, the AP ammo soon. Militant squads. Is Matthew already gonna attack? Ravagers, nice. Of course, these can attack Tiberium structures very well. So, but there looks like there is some base defense over here. It is on low power mode though. I do wonder what the point of entry is for Matthew. He could come around over here and then take out these refineries. Vice beaconing. Maybe Vice wants to attack over here. Okay, here it is. So Daniel sees it. Daniel sees the first Ravager. So it looks like Matthew wants to come and attack from this left side. Infantry over here though. Okay, just Matthew sending in the buzzer squads just to take a look at the defense. Ooh, his Ravagers are gonna be taken down. Matthew sends his Ravagers back. It's happening over here. Okay, Feist coming in with a whole lot of pit bulls. He wants to see maybe he can take out some harvesters. But Feyan sees him. Feyan does have a lot of APCs. They've got AP ammo now. It looks like many of them, almost all of them, are filled with rocket squad. Not all, but most of them are filled with the rocket squads. I think Feyan's got the best economy from everyone at the moment. Okay, he already pulled his harvesters off the line because he saw the pit bulls. He can send them back to work now. Yep, you can't penetrate Feyan's defense yet. They'll need more numbers. Okay, here we go. The Ravagers coming in, being successful. They took out harvester. One harvester. I don't know if he took out any more, but he did take out a harvester. Matthew, it was a hit and run move. Look how quick these Ravagers can run. Very, very quickly. He's moving out. Okay, Feyan still got a good force over here. Let's take a quick look and see what Jimmy... Where is his airfield? Jimmy used to have an airfield, but... or he usually goes airfield, so this surprises me that Jimmy is playing very, very differently. 2 barracks, so you would expect Jimmy to go full infantry then. Let's take a quick look and see where Vice's army is. Okay, so Vice had a small tier 1 army. No tier 3 yet for Vice. Let's take a quick look and see how Feyan is. Okay, Feyan already has that tier 3. Does need to do the railgun upgrade though. Let's take a quick look at Matthew. Stasis he's got, but no tier 3 yet. So no tier 3 yet for Matthew. See, he gets scanned. No upgrades yet. It's 14 minutes now, so they should already have the upgrades. It looks like Daniel also doesn't really have that much of an army yet. It could be that the size of this map will just make them a little bit more lackadaisical, because to their own level they would usually have an army now. But Matthew does have good numbers. He's got lots of seeker tanks. They're not upgraded yet, so he has to upgrade those quickly. It looks like he's gonna go for air. Looks like Matthew will go for air. He does have already a second drone ship out. And Jimmy's just playing very differently, because there is... Okay, his airfield comes out now. After 15 minutes he comes out with an airfield. He usually already has maybe 4 or 5 choppers by now. He does have to move all of his harvesters over here. So a small ground army for Jimmy. It's all tier 1. Looks like it's all tier 1 for Jimmy. This is all this is all Vice has got right now. Let's take a quick look. Vice does have a lot of refineries over here. Not enough harvesters. He needs to send more harvesters here because it's now 1-to-1. Ratio isn't good. So it looks like Vice is gonna move over here now. Feyan hasn't moved here yet. So Feyan is just, he's happy right now with these fields. He is now on his second expansion. So Feyan wants to take care of the ones at the back, and then he will move forward. And he'll move forward over here. Okay, Vice is setting up a line. If I were Vice or Jimmy, look at this. I think Matthew's doing it on purpose. He's keeping his units over here so that he prevents Daniel or the other opponents to expand to this large field. Okay, Feyan is beaconing. Let's take a quick look. Oh, it looks like Feyan wants to come again with the APC trick. He does have a couple now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feyan's got 4 of those. Yep. Okay, Daniel beaconing because Matthew's got a force over here. He's got buzzers. He's got disintegrators. They do have to take care of these 2 raiders, but I think should be able to do that rather quickly. A lot of infantry over here. First buggy comes down. Second buggy will also come down. Oh yeah, look. Matthew very, very smart to take these and protect it with a lightning spike. Scorpion tanks over here. Let's take a quick look if they're upgraded. Not upgraded Scorpion tanks yet. They will make quick work of this Gunwalker. Daniel needs to take back these tip spikes, but Daniel forgot about these tip spikes. What is that? Okay. Let's see what Feyan has got now. Has Feyan already? Is he already moving to attack? I'm not sure. I don't know where Feyan's force is. It looks like Vice is gonna come over here to the left side and help Daniel. He's gonna come here and help his ally. Oh, here the Ravagers are here again. They will take out maybe 1 harvester, but they can't. I don't know if they can see it. I don't think that they can see it. Oh, takes out the refinery quickly. But he's running the wrong way though. He's running the wrong way. He's running into gunfire. Got pretty good armor actually if I take a look at this. I think Feyan is scanning him. It's not bad, but they're running straight into the army of Vice. Yeah. And Jimmy's also here with his ZoCom choppers. Fully upgraded. Yep. Seekers going against the Scorpion tanks. This is quite a good battle because there are a good number of Seekers over here. Scorpion tanks are too few. Pit Bulls coming in though for Vice, so Matthew might be in a little bit of trouble. Matthew's already beaconing, saying there's an army over here. You gotta help me on this side. So it looks like Feyan is responding. Feyan is sending his APC in the air army. Feyan is sending it all the way to the left. Looks like this entire Seeker army is going to be killed. If I was Matthew, I'd send them back, Oh, these Venoms coming out of nothing. Matthew is going to sacrifice all his Seekers just to keep them here. Maybe he's doing this on purpose just to give Feyan more time to reach his base. And what Matthew has to do then is, I think, play more on the defense. Get Feyan first with his ion cannon. Feyan with that ion cannon. Okay, looks like Vice is gonna come here on this left side. Let's see if he's got more. He does have a whole lot of refineries on this side. So it kind of looks like Vice has got the best economy. Vice has taken this field, this field, this field. He's got a good economy over here. Feyan needs to make more harvesters. He doesn't have enough. He is doing good work over here. He's just got to move a couple of these harvesters down to the south side. Looks like Matthew is trying to hold Vice on this side. He's got Storm Riders. Matthew's got a good mix of everything. Let's see if Feyan is already there. Has Feyan already reached? There it is. He's already on the left. So Feyan is ready for any kind of push. Jimmy is here. Okay, Feyan will also now move to the south and join the party. Secret tanks of Matthew. Very brave of Matthew, I must say. He's going up against 3 players over here. 3 players. It's 3 against 1 right now. Matthew is getting beaten back, but still, I think it was a bit too cavalier of Matthew to push forward with 3 players against you. Should have waited actually for Feyan so that they could have both attacked together. Takes that out. Here we go. Flame tanks coming in, just melting the Traveler 59. Yeah, Matthew doesn't have much. I think it was too big of a risk. It was too big of a risk for him to send his entire army. He's making anti-air now. He's making anti-air. Alright. So it looks like Matthew's entire army is beaten. Feyan is already flying over the battlefield, already trying to chip away. Look at that. He does take down numbers, but he loses his own numbers. Rockets from these APCs coming out, taking out some Venom. So Feyan isn't defenseless. This is quite a good. Oh, he loses another one over there. He loses even 2, I think. But he has so much. Feyan's got so much, and this is a mobile army. It's a mobile army. They can shoot bullets and they can shoot bullets and rockets. So Feyan just adding in some more to his ranks. Loses 1, but he will take out the Mammoth tank. This is a nice. You don't see this that often. Venom's coming in again. Here we go. This is a nice air battle though, just to take and see who is superior in the air. The Venoms don't have the upgrades though. Vice now coming out with the ground army. Does have a Marv. Let's see if the Marv is filled. Nothing in this Marv yet. Looks like Feyan still got air superiority. Oh, I missed that. Oh, Feyan loses almost all. Not all, but many of them. Oh, he is going up against 2 GDI factions. So, yeah, that is the big risk. If you just go full air, they can just be shot out of the sky. But Feyan's got a ground force, so he wasn't gambling everything on air. He's got the railguns now, railgun Preds. He's got it's quite good though. It's a good mix. Lots of rocket squads, anti-air over here for Feyan, and in 5 minutes his ion cannon. We've got now a super weapon on the field for Vice. He wants to try to catch up, but there's no way you'll catch up unless your opponent loses his power. See if Matthew has already rebuilt his army. Matthew has to. Oh, this is too bad that Matthew missed these 2 tip spikes. He should have moved over here already, and Feyan should have also already moved to the left or to the right. So Feyan might be encountering some money problems, but he still got this entire tip field. He needs to make more. Feyan needs to make more. Let's take a quick look and see. His harvests are already long distance harvesting. Vice is slowly but surely making that ground army, the Mammoth trademark army that he loves. Let's see what Jimmy's got. Does Jimmy have the choppers? I haven't seen that many choppers of Jimmy. Okay, here we go. Daniel also doing good work over here. Couple of units of Jimmy in his base. Have they already been upgraded? Not upgraded yet, so he needs to hurry up with that, Daniel. You need to hurry up with those upgrades. He needs to already transition all of these out. So Daniel, oh, Daniel is in money problems also. There are no refineries here, here, or here. So it looks like Daniel is stuck on his first expansion. He'll have money problems, Daniel. Sooner or later. He didn't move. Especially the blue Tiberium is fully grown, so he needs to get that one. It's like Feyan or Matthew also didn't take their blue tib. So, okay, it looks like Feyan's already going to move his army. Looks like he's moving his army already to the middle. Lots of high tier units, juggernauts on the field. Let's see if Matthew has rebuilt. Matthew's gonna go for air, it looks like. Transitioning to air, coming out with more secret tanks. They are already nicely upgraded. Yep. Matthew needs to make more refineries. Looks like all these players expanded a bit too late. Ooh, what's going on over here? Oh, Daniel. Daniel sees the prodigy. Daniel sees the prodigy. There you go. It's gotta go. It's gotta go. This truly is Matthew style. He's gotta blink out. You gotta blink out. Go, 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 go. Teleport out. No, prodigy dies. Oh, that's too bad for Matthew. I think he held this position too long. Matthew should have kept on moving. Kept on moving. But I think even if he stands over here, he will get shot by the watchtower. So then Matthew had to stand here and maybe teleport over here so that he could just be out of range. Okay, Fan comes in with the support power. Zone troopers. See if he can take down the war factory, but there's just too much anti-infantry over here. APC fire. Yep. AP ammo. So I think Fan will lose all of these. He decides to go take a walk so he can just scout a little bit more, but it isn't more than 2 feet. Don't know where all Jimmy's choppers are. Jimmy has a little bit, he's got like a spread force. I can't really see a main focus of Jimmy's army. More tier 1s. Also doesn't have that many choppers. It's more Feist's giant army. What's this over here? Okay, descents coming in from Matthew, but also not enough. He doesn't have a lot of descents, and they're just being picked off from far by these juggernauts. Maybe he wants to, I think he wants to go for some harvesters. He's going harvester hunting. Yeah, but you can't really do that with all these juggernauts around. No. It's a bit of a waste. It's a bit of a waste of these descents. That's too bad. It's too bad though. Ooh, look at this, Matthew. All these storm riders over here. Storm riders gonna go up against Venoms and Raider buggies. See how long these Storm riders can hold out. Not really. Storm riders won't last long though. Venoms are upgraded. Storm riders are putting up a fight, but I don't think they can win. They just can't win against all these Raider buggies. Too much anti-air. You gotta send them back. You have to send them back. And if I were Daniel, I'd take this now. At least hold these tib spikes. Daniel forgot he's got tib spikes over here. Matthew forgot he's got tib spikes over here. It's too bad. Too bad. You see, if you just miss one thing, then you won't see it for the entire match. Let's see if Feyan is okay. Feyan has already moved to the left side. Also very misclick. I think it's a misclick. Matthew still not putting more extractors. He needs to have at least 3 over here. Such a giant field, maybe even 4, and take this field. Matthew could have a lot more money right now. Let's see what Matthew's doing. Yeah, Matthew has no money because he's not. Okay, finally he's gonna put down the extractor. I think he'll put it down. Well, he has to put it down here. What did he do? He just sold one. Why did you? Okay, no. Yeah, so he drops it. Here we go. Daniel gonna take back his tib spikes. Should have sent 2 actually. He only sent 1. Take a quick look, see what Jimmy is doing. Jimmy still has money. He hasn't finished up his fields yet, and not many choppers. I don't see a chopper army as Jimmy usually does. Feyan's got a massive army. Massive army. So it looks like Feyan was focused, singularly focused. Feyan and Weiss have the largest armies. Weiss has gone for mammoth tanks. Feyan has gone for predator tanks. He favors more the Preds than the mammoth tanks because the Preds are just faster. The predator tanks are faster. They are weaker, but they both have railguns. Preds and mammoth tanks have railguns. But Feyan just likes the speed instead of the slow mammoth tanks, because the slow mammoth tank, if you see it coming, then you can still think up a counter. So that's what Feyan doesn't like. He doesn't like the slow speed and giving your opponent time to counter or to come up with a counter. Let's take a quick look and see. Okay, this is good of Matthew. Dropping 3. He needs to also go on this side. Looks like Feyan is already expanding over here, but he needs to take this one also, Feyan. So he will start feeling it in the pocket that he won't have enough money. Needs to take that blue tip field also. Looks like Jimmy or Vice haven't taken this either. Ooh, Feyan will go now for the blue Tiberium. No large clashes in a while. It's been a while since they've clashed. Only a couple of pokes. Okay, Matthew has an army though, but I wonder where he's going with this explorer. I think he wants to go over here. This is a ballsy move of Matthew. Ballsy move with this explorer. He's going to go to his opponent's base. He should have sent it over here first actually, because this is risky, because this can easily get destroyed. But this could benefit you in the long run if you prevent your opponents from taking this big field. But even so, Daniel hasn't taken this, and he hasn't taken this yet. Oddly placed refinery. It should be turned the other way around. Alright, so it looks like Feyan is already getting ready for a massive push. Jimmy has seen it. Jimmy throws. Yep, Jimmy throws the EMP, the shockwave artillery. Let's see if he's gonna follow that up with an orbital bombardment. Okay, Feyan sees it now. He's already starting to move. He's already starting to send units back. Take a quick look what's going on over here. Okay, one Venom tank, or one Venom just over here. This is just a scout. It's a scout. Usually you do this if you want to use your catalyst. There it is. There's the orbital bombardment. He is forcing Feyan to go back, and he's got that Marv over here. So Feyan has the typical GDI army, strongest units of GDI. Let's see if Vice is okay. Vice is not forming his front line also. So what Vice had to do after Jimmy beaconed over here was make a front line so they can meet Feyan head on in battle. Okay, Jimmy does have a chopper army. He should actually have more. This is not enough, especially for ZoCom this late in the game. We're on 32 minutes and he's got 5 choppers. He usually has a whole lot more, Jimmy, but he's spreading it with units on the ground. But that's also not many units. Not that many units. He does have the second super weapon of the game, so Matthew has to hurry up with his one. 30 seconds until Feyan's super weapon. Feyan's coming out with rigs. I think he wants to heal these mid-battle. Okay, he is moving forward now. Let's take a quick look and see if Daniel is responding. No response from Daniel. Doesn't look like Daniel is going to come to the right side and help his opponents yet. Feyan's got to watch it. His infantry is going over the Tib. But it looks like Feyan has got all of his bases covered. His weaknesses covered. He's got the slingshots armed with tungsten. He could have a bit more slingshots. Let's see if his base is also defended against air. He does have a little... Ooh, he's got one idle harvester over here. He drops some air defense, but Jimmy could still flank Feyan from the back. Jimmy could still fly over here and flank Feyan from the back. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Feyan has to, of course, take out these buildings. Vice is going to meet him now in battle. There you go. Vice is forming a front line. It's a bit too far back. Vice should form the front line over here, so at least you can have a bit of these structures, because if you form your front line here, it would be better, because Feyan then can't attack you all at once, because this will be a little funnel, and then Feyan's enormous army has to come through this over here. So if Vice would position himself here, this would be the best place. You see, he's a bit too far. He's a bit too far. So Feyan's got better positioning now. So Vice should have already been here, because Feyan has already cleared the buildings. So now Feyan's gonna move forward. Okay, we've got some air nuisance over here. Daniel's still trying to pick off a couple, but his Venoms just don't do enough damage. He might take care of one Juggernaut. I think he will. Oh, he has to keep attacking that Juggernaut. Oh, he switched his attack. He should have killed this one Juggernaut before Feyan heals it with that rig. Feyan's got a couple rigs over here, I think. Take a quick look. Okay. Vice also has some choppers of his own. Ooh, taken out by that Marv. That's smart. But the fight has begun. The fight will break out soon. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's the GDI fight to decide the match. That's what my feeling is. Vice's army versus Feyan's army. Look at this clash. Feyan throws the ion cannon right in Vice's army. Over here, look at this. Perfect positioning of that ion cannon. Takes out all of these juggernauts. Only one survives. EMP comes down from Matthew. Brilliant teamwork over here from our team on the top side. Feyan's army looks like it's mostly intact. All of these, look at all these rockets and these shells coming, flying and taking out the front line of Vice. Vice still coming in with the units that he still has. He still have a small group over here, but Feyan's army is fully intact. Fully intact army. Dropping in some support powers also. This doesn't look good for Vice. Doesn't look good for Vice. The ion cannon took him out. The EMP then took out the Marv and some more. Look at that. See, the EMP still took out all these mammoth tanks. And they're still EMP'd. They're still EMP'd. I think Feyan also threw some support powers. Matthew also coming in on this left side. Here we go. Storm Riders flying in, taking out the flame tanks. All the other Traveler 59 units coming in. The secret tanks, the gun walkers, fighting hand in hand. Scrin comrades. Going up against the flame tanks and the scorpions. What is this? Oh, whole lot of rocket squads over here trying to push forward. Feyan doesn't have anything in his base. Here we go. Jimmy is attacking from the right side. Jimmy should have attacked actually earlier. Jimmy should have attacked earlier because he comes now a little bit late. He gives Feyan time to reposition his anti-air. Jimmy does take down one juggernaut, so that's quite good. It kind of looks like Vice's line is holding, but his Marvs are so low health. And this is a good drop from Feyan with the zone troopers, because the zone troopers will finish off the mammoth tanks. Jimmy is over here though, but Feyan is not defenseless. He is gonna lose his juggernauts. It looks like Feyan lost the majority of his juggernauts, but he still has a lot of anti-air over here. Matthew is pushing on this left-hand side. Matthew's doing good work on this left-hand side. Coming in with the warships now. The warships don't have enough cover though on the ground. This isn't good for Matthew. Not enough. Does he have enough Storm Riders to help him? He's got to... You gotta take these out with the Storm Riders. There it is, pelting them. He's gonna pelt them. Ooh, with a stealth tank. He's gotta take out this anti-air. Rocket squads have to already attack. Look at this. Whoever this is forgot to move forward. Feyan is moving forward now. It looks like he has taken out the entire army of Vice. And it looks like the end is near. They have something still. What Vice has to do here is make juggernauts. It's the only way to fight other juggernauts. They have to make juggernauts because Feyan has got anti-air. It looks like he might be sending more anti-air. These rocket squads are here though. Feyan doesn't have a defense for these rocket squads because his army is just too far away. He loses a harvester. Yep. Looks like Feyan will be sending more slingshots forward. Matthew coming in with a ground army. Matthew's army was beaten. Let's see if all of his... It looks like all Matthew's warships are done. So the fight has come back to a stalemate between Daniel and Matthew. But Matthew still has a foot. Oh, look at that. See? The outpost coming out over here. Oh, the ion cannon. I missed that. The ion cannon taking a large portion of Feyan's army. Feyan still spread it out well enough to not be completely destroyed. So Feyan still got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he still got four juggernauts. Enough slingshots. He's got a rig over here so he can still repair all of his units. This is still a formidable force. What Jimmy and Vice now have to do is combine their forces. Yep. So Jimmy and Vice actually had enough to beat this back if Jimmy and Vice formed a front line over here, because this is your strongest force right here. So what Jimmy had to do now was come and destroy this and just kite and start kiting the slingshots. He has to kite the slingshots while Vice just keeps moving with the juggernauts. What's going on over here? Okay, it looks like the rocket squads have pushed too far into Feyan's base. Oh, it looks like Vice is doing the juggernaut trick. So then he'll have... Where are the... He has some sniper... Oh yeah, here. He's got snipers on this side. So Vice is doing good work. He's trying the juggernaut trick. But he needs to put the juggernauts to good use because the enemy is at his front door. Jimmy is still trying to kite. He's trying to kite. Feyan's Slingshots are just too far away. Feyan has to send in more slingshots. He's coming in with pit bulls. Feyan's coming in with pit bulls. For no reason, actually. Over there. Okay, Jimmy's on the left-hand side. Left-hand side, Jimmy, trying to make a difference over here. He is making a little dent in Feyan's army, but there's just too much anti-air. Feyan still got enough slingshots, 4 slingshots to keep Jimmy at bay. Looks like Matthew hasn't pushed forward yet. He does have that hexapod out now. Looks like Feyan didn't fill up his Marv with anything. I think he did make some infantry. There it is. He still made the engineers, but he didn't put them in his Marv anymore. I think he was in such a hurry. Looks like Feyan will take out Jimmy's army. And Jimmy's choppers fall because Jimmy didn't kite anymore. He had to fly away. He loses all of his units. Vice still over here. Vice also will lose his units. There's just too many slingshots. There's 5 slingshots. Actually not even a lot. But Feyan's just got a good compilation of an army over here. He's keeping the juggernauts back. Let's see. See what Daniel's up to. Where is your army, Daniel? So Daniel had a couple minutes. Looks like he's making the Scorpion tanks again. Scorpion tanks again, but the cash is coming in too slow. Too slow. He needs to put these refineries closer. And he doesn't have enough harvesters harvesting. He's got 2 over here. He's got to move all his harvesters. Look, see? There's 1 over here. There's 1 over here. He can sell this off. He's got so many harvesters over here, just harvesting nothing. So Daniel should have moved them all over here. Yep. Feyan's Marv almost dying. Does he have a rig? Does he have a rig to open? APC is almost heroic. It almost feels like Feyan's got all the GDI forces over here. All the GDI kinds of units except for the commando. Zone troopers. Yep, and Matthew's here now with that infantry squad, with the fast legs infantry squad. It was good of Matthew actually to come with infantry, because at least they can reach this side very, very quickly. Look at that. Veteran, they will take out, I think, this outpost. So Matthew has to already send his army forward. Matthew had to already send his army over here so he could at least protect his outpost. Feyan's still got 1 juggernaut, trying to keep it in the back. He's got 2, 3 juggernauts. He's trying to keep them in the back. I thought all his juggernauts died, actually, but he's still got a couple littering the field, so he needs to take that back. Vice doesn't have anything else anymore. After the defeat in the middle, it was very hard to come back. It's very hard to come back. He's gonna lose his ion cannon. Ooh, look over here. Support power coming down for... Who's that? Jimmy. Jimmy support power on this side. But he needs to put them... He needs to put them to work. Jimmy did hit Feyan over here. I think Feyan lost his tier 2. Nope. No, he still got the tier 2. Oh, Jimmy should have hit this, actually. Jimmy should have hit it over here. Then he could take out the tech center, the tier 2, the foundry. Jimmy should have hit this, actually, over here. Looks like this is the end for Vice. Vice just can't put up a fight anymore. Let me see if Jimmy still has some chopper, so yeah. Looks like Feyan will lose his Marv. But 1 heroic slingshot is gonna be the difference over here. Yep, he's got 1 heroic slingshot that's doing everything. Feyan's got no more anti-air, just this heroic slingshot. And he will lose this Marv. There's just there's nothing in this Marv. Feyan made a mistake not putting anything in his Marv. There it is. Loses the Marv. Alright, Matthew just being so arrogant as into build into the area of your opponent. He hasn't even taken this part yet, Matthew. He's going into Daniel's territory. But Matthew hasn't taken this and he hasn't taken this. He's just going straight for his opponent's base. That's just arrogant, man. That's ballsy. Looks like Fan didn't even take this giant field, so it looks like he's already content with this army. Ooh, Jimmy over here, but Fan does see it. He's fighting back still. He's fighting back. Let's see if he's still sending any other units. He still has a couple of tanks that he can send to the right side. Let's see what Daniel's got. Daniel, where is your army now? Daniel has had a while already to make an army. No army yet for Daniel. He's got to build units. Okay, he was going for full Venoms. Actually smart of Daniel to go for Venoms because now he's gonna hit. Ooh, but this is anti-air though. The Seekers do make a good match against the Venoms. The Venoms don't have any they don't have splash damage, so the Seekers might be a good match. But Daniel has to hit him hard. He has to hit him hard and hit him fast. Look at that. So Seekers against the Venoms, there's a bit too many Venoms, so Daniel will punch a hole over here, so that's good work from Daniel. Still the support power over here. Fane has not done enough because he's focusing on attacking over here. He's focusing on attacking Jimmy. He needs to also defend himself. He's got snipers standing in the tip. He will lose that soon. Looks like Fane has sent a group of engineers to take back his juggernauts. Okay, there you go. Fan sending 4 Predator tanks to take care of this group. So Jimmy has to keep on attacking. Look at that. But Jimmy is focused on defense, that's why. But he could have already attacked and killed these. But Fan will just continue to push forward. Just methodically, slowly, and surely just move forward and kill his opponent. But Fan could have also done better because he didn't take this big field. So that's what he could have done. Still expanded over here, taken this field. Matthew could have taken. Okay, Fan is long distance harvesting, but Matthew missed these 2 tib spikes. He could have expanded over here and over here, and this is Daniel's mistake that Daniel did not expand here earlier because now your enemy is at your doorstep and they're just too close, and Daniel didn't expand over here. That's why I think Daniel is in money problems. Yeah, well, he could have more. He's making Venoms, but he could also make Venoms from this production queue. Yeah. But it does look like Vice will be out of the game soon. Vice doesn't have anything else. So what Vice then has to do is, look, because you still have a crane, what he could still do is build in Daniel's base. He can still build in Daniel's base and just sell everything off. So at least you'll have money to rebuild, because Fan doesn't have so much. Look, Fan's got units spread over here. Fan doesn't have much. He doesn't have actually anything. Okay, it's just this, but this is a small army. It is a small army, and you still have your ion cannon left. Fan does still have 1 minute over here, and Daniel has the most. So what Daniel and Jimmy had to do was sell off. Well, Jimmy still has a big base over here, so Jimmy can still make base defense. But what Jimmy and Vice had to do was sell off and remake everything in this base. There's still enough Tiberium for everyone because they can still get this field and this field. But slowly, I think Matthew will come forward. He's got that hexapod, just gonna wreak havoc. Is continuously being repaired, so Matthew will move forward and slowly but surely suffocate Daniel on this side. Yeah, it looks like Fan, he should have just killed all these buildings. And so sometimes Fan makes a mistake in just taking too long to destroying his enemy. He does have all these juggernauts up and running again. Has he picked them all up? He picked them all up already from the ground. Sending in the units. Looks like he waypointed all the way downstairs. Fan still got some tib over here. Looks like he has begun the expansion now because he's feeling it in the wallet. But Daniel is the only one standing tall right now. Okay, Traveler 59 just coming slowly forward. Warships on this left side. Yep, there's no more resistance. Looks like the resistance is gone. Daniel still has the I think Venom. Daniel poured too much money in the Venoms. Poured too much money in the Venoms. But the Venoms, they are good though against the air units of Traveler 59. But he just needs a lot more, because he also needs the ground army to stop these tripods. So the avatars, he also needed avatars. Avatars and a Redeemer on the field. Scorpion tanks coming in, but the Scorpion tanks just getting totally annihilated by the Hexapod. There it is. Oh, these are just a little bit too close. They're being taken out by the Storm Column. He's got to move back though with these Venoms. Oh, the Venoms are overextending. Overextending the Venoms. Storm Riders, of course, also stronger in the storm. They're gonna take out the rest of the Venoms. Oh, Daniel had to pull back these Venoms. Ah, look. Assault carriers have joined the front line. Feyan just continuously just pelting. Oh, look. Yeah, Jimmy had to go the other way. So Jimmy is putting himself in a corner, but he had to move this way. Jimmy had to move this way. Because now he just put himself in a corner. Yeah, he put himself in a corner over here, and it's not actually that hard to kill this this army. An infantry army though would be able to kill this. A whole lot of rocket squads. You have to kill these rocket squads too, of course, but yeah. Looks like Feyan is moving forward a bit with his army over here. Traveler just pushing forward. Matthew finding a breakthrough. There are no forces to oppose him, so he's moving forward now, destroying it building by building. Look at all of these little attack planes of the screen, just killing everything on their path. Yep, there's no army over here to withstand him anymore. Feyan still got the ion cannon, but there's nothing to throw it on really. You could throw it over here. If I look at the buildings that he could throw it on, there it is. Radar scans this. This could be, this right here could be the best. Okay, he throws it up here. It's not bad. He might be able to take out this refinery too. Let's take a look. Nope. The refinery. Yep. Well, he had it anyway, so he had to throw it. 2 minutes an ion cannon, but it's just not enough because the units are spread out. Feyan's over here. Looks like he's taking this out. He's already here. Jimmy's base. Yep. Yep. Well, this is just a matter of time. So my lunch break is already done, so I'm gonna stop the video over here. The most excitement that we had was the large battle on this side with the ion cannon, the EMP support powers coming in, large GDI armies. This was the clash of the match. So yeah, this is just a matter of time because there's nothing the team on the south can really do anymore. There it is. There's a sell-off from Daniel. So Daniel already throws a towel in the ring. Jimmy doesn't have anything else to put up a fight. So that's it. Let me just stop it over here. Good 2 versus 3. It was the expansion for the team on the south that actually also made or that could have made the difference for them just to have larger armies. So Feyan always on the top of the graph with resources. He expanded first, just focused on making his army just as large as possible, and then with the ion cannon hitting all of those juggernauts and the mammoth tanks of ice, that I think was the winning move. So thank you for watching FeyanCnCtv. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time.